Hello and welcome. So, I'm going to take a look at the Times Cryptic crossword, and this is the one that was published on Monday, the 31st of March 2025. So, I'm coming to it a couple of days later. Mondays are normally doable puzzles, which is why I have a go at them. If I can get it done, that's great for a starter. Secondly, if I can get it done under 30 minutes, that's even better. So, I don't think there's anything more to say. I'm just going to reset the timer and crack on. Friend owe the setter's endless love for horse. Something kind of about mare or something. Dish made by Father Fitzgerald, the legendary jazz singer. Dish made by Father. Father is FR. Is that with Fitzgerald? Don't know. Don't think so. What could be DC Andy Waterson's workplace? The something I would think. There's the DC. I assume DC is going to be something to do with police. The police. No. What could be DC? No. I wonder if that's some kind of anagram of DC Andy would be 6 letters. Walterson. Walters is 7, 10. Too many letters in there. Okay, old sorcerer following current line in descriptive language. Following current line. Crow, something. Old sorcerer following current. Current's normally I. Line is L. Okay. Seaman's month in borders of Ecuador. So what's that? Border of Ecuador is ER. Month. Seaman's. Beginning with E. Month. April. May, June, July, August. March. E-Marcher. No. Marcher. Seaman's. No. Okay. Sloth perplexed. Last of zoologists in Leeds. I would have thought that's an anagram of sloth with an S, but we've got 8 letters, haven't we? So perplexed, last of zoologist in Leeds. Okay, S in Leeds, I think that is, so that's idleness. Suitable, apt, position, in town, I cherish. Niche, hidden word. Women's quarters, is that WI? Quarters, some time back, kept by monarch. Kept on sometime. It needs to be back there, doesn't it? Is it going to be, which king is it or queen is it? I'm going to stick an R there. I'm going to take a risk on an R. Not a big risk, but you know. Starchy food finally chosen to take in one's drink. Starchy food. Finally chosen would be an N. To take in one's drink is to, don't know, carbohydrate would be a starchy food. Slips up about joiners' assignments. Joiners' assignments. Well, you'd think that's joiners. Slips up would be errors, gaffers, missions. Go stick an S there for assignments, but I don't know because there's lots of S's in that clue. Excitement of head abandoning merrymaking. Head abandoning merrymaking. Excitement. Elation. Elation. Why is that? Merrymaking is, I don't know, but I think its excitement is elation. It's going to be something like that. Maybe not elation. Do what's required as couriers are expected to deliver the goods. Do what's expected. Deliver the goods. I think that's correct. Spring celebration, Scottish one featuring in weekly perhaps. Weekly perhaps is what paper? Spring celebration. Easter. Why is that Easter? Scottish one. Easter. Easter. Why would that be Easter? Spring celebration is Easter. Scottish one. There's no one there that I can see. I don't think. Doesn't make any sense. Deprived of nationality, it's not verbally declared. It's not verbally declared, it's tacit then. Tacit. Taciturn. Why'd that be? Don't know. Okay, let's keep going. That doesn't look very good. That EHT one down there. Right, wise man slated the thing we're told. Wise man, sage. Maybe that's sage. Let's just think about that for a second. If that isn't the sage, the thing we're told. I'm going to put the THE back in there. What the heck? What the heck? Right. Native of Midlothian, say. Initially took over Loch Rambling. Native of Midlothian is going to be initially looking over Loch, so that'd be Ness during Ramble. Well, okay, that isn't going to fit. If that was Ness, which I don't think it can be. During Ramble, Ramble is just be initially looking over Loch could be LOL actually. I don't know what part of Scotland it is. Scotlander? Scot? Land, could be a Midlander. Why would that be a Loch? And let's put an R there. I don't really feel very Midlander. Midlothian. You'd think someone in the mid part would be a Midlander, wouldn't you? But not convinced by that. Ship's officer carrying revolutionary weapon. Ship's officer carrying revolutionary. So it's going to be Shay, isn't it? Give us a weapon, which is mate, machete. And if I can spell machete, I'll be even better now. Machete. Okay, abstainer. Visiting north, always natty. Yeah, natty. Smartly dressed. Fire supporter with Irish cricket side. Okay, so that's iron, I suppose. Iron. Cricket side's on. Fire is supporter. Bra. No, I don't think so. Fire. Maybe it's not IR there. Well, let's keep going. Letters to begin with merit study. Old dairy cow longing to be under tree. Raised under tree. Old dairy cow. Gosh, is that a specific one? Or is that just Daisy? Old dairy cow. Monkey. Lawgiver briefly observed in trade centre. Is that a rhesus monkey or something? That's New Scotland Yard there, isn't it? Just looked at the I had that in my head at some point, but I don't know who DC Walterson could be. Let's take that out then. Right, let's have a look at this monkey. Monkey lawgiver, briefly observed, so monkey lawgiver. Ref. That's also lawgiver. Look at that. Oh, that's the ER, isn't it? Border of Ecuador. That's Mariner. I don't know why it's Mariner. Okay, Marin, March in ER. Okay. What's this? Barminess, bar, lawgiver. Okay, let's keep going from there. Retired petty officer guaranteed appearance in public. Retired petty officer would be PO. Guaranteed would be Sean. Although that S isn't necessarily right. XPO, there you are. Nice. Exalts over Labour leader's wrinkle. Is that elation? Wrinkle. Exalts. Cheer. Old Labour leaders. Cheer foot, I think that is. Crow's foot, that is. So let's get rid of that. Crow's foot in there. Okay. Michael Foot. Golly, there's an old name. Definitely old Labour leader. Greek character. Notes Catholic dignitaries top position. Dignitaries top D position. On. I think it's on. Oh, is it another? Is it going to be a? Probably epsilon's about the longest one, isn't it? Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, Omicron. No. Pi, phi, chi. Rho, sigma, tau. Upsilon. No, there's no 8 letters that I can remember. So Greek character. So that's just a starting place, isn't it? Which means I'm looking at a top position. Although dignitary's top is a D, so that's another D on the end. Catholic. Well, let's continue on from there to vehicle diverted in vain south of motorway. That looks like it'll be the MI and in vain or motorway. Minivan. The minivan, okay. Right, love it. Who doesn't love a good minivan? Not that I've got one or I have been in one even, I think. Idea, albeit ultimately deficient. That's not idea. Albeit ultimately, so therefore, what's it going to be? It's going to be a word meaning albeit, I think, without the last letter on it. Thought, I think. TH. I don't know quite. Thought. Why is that TH? Thought. Ideas of thought, although T. Oh yeah, ultimately deficient. Restricted means of storing data involving waste. Restricted means of storing data involving waste. No, nothing coming to me there. And what we've got over here, we've still got a couple of clues yet. Get better, band together. Well, get better is still well. Will, get better. Ill, iller. Can't be iller, can it? Band together. Nope. And article about quiet European with pale complexion. So, well, I think that's. I want to say that's the in the middle, but that can't be the, can it? So, article about quiet would be sh, ashen, A-E, ash, European, I guess. Ashen, E-N for European. Is that right? Article, oh no, it's an, about, sh, E, okay. So that's it, that's all the clues. That's not gone badly, has it? I mean, that's 13 minutes, but I've got quite a lot on the board. But I can finish it from here. Deprived of nationality, it's not verbally declared. Unstated. Very good. Restricted means of storing involving waste. Let's go to this one first. Excitement of head. Merrymaking is caroused, aroused, caroused. I think that's the word. Excitement is aroused. Yep. What's this? Odds and sods. Restricted means. Is it aroused or arousal? Merrymaking. Arousal, I think. Arousal. That's more likely. Restricted means of storing data involving waste. Restricted means is closed. Maybe. Restricted is closed. Means of storing data. CD. Involving waste. Lose. I'm going to go with closed in there. That's a bit of an interesting one. Let's have a look at this one then. Starchy food, potato, uh, pistachio, no, potato, passion, finely chosen to take in one's drink. Position, take in one's. I'm going to put an I in there. But that can't be potato, can it? Starchy food, finely chosen to take in one's drink. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Women's quarters some time back kept by monarch. Some time back. Just looking to see if there's a hidden word there. Cabham. Right. Not getting further on. Slip up about joiners' assignments. I don't know if that's a person who's interning and joining a new company, or whether that's about a carpenter. I'm gonna have a little swig of tea. Excuse me. We've got diver in there. Supporter. Fire. With Irish cricket on side. That one, letters to begin with, merit study. To begin with, merit study. I don't think. Learn? Yeah, learn. That's simple. Earn and learn. Old dairy cow, no, dairy cow again. Longing to be raised under tree. Under. Can't be just under, can it? And it isn't very likely with a U there. That looks like Ella Fitzgerald really wants to go there. Dish made by Paella. Father. Paella. Okay. Yep. What's this? Fire supporter. Let's take those out for a minute. With Irish cricket side. Surely there's an on. Old dairy cow is a old dairy cow. Longing is a yen to be raised. So that's Alderney, isn't it? You got jerseys and you got Alderney's older tree with an A. Yeah, okay. That one. I'm gonna leave it for now as iron. Sorry, iron. This is old sorcerer following current line in descriptive language. Current line is an IL. Nothing really going there. The native of Midlothian I'll come back to. Friend of the setter's endless love for horse. Parsimony? No. Don't know if that means that. But it's probably some kind of money, isn't it? Endless love. Romance. Can't be romance, can it? Really? Friend o the setter. Friend of the setter. So that o the setter is me. O me. Endless love is near. Palomino, isn't it? Pal, o, me, love. Palomino. Palomino? Palomino? Okay, what's this? This is a lowlander, in fact, isn't it? It's not a midlander, it's a lowlander. Why is it a lowlander? That'll be the next question. Native Midlothian, I think, is a lowlander. Initially looking is low. Looking over lock during ramble, so wander with an L. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. I can buy that. Wise man slated the thing, we're told. Pundit. He panned it. Pundit? Slated, panned it. Pundit. think that's pundit. There's current. Line in descriptive language, so ill. Must be an L there, mustn't it? Old sorcerer. Just line out a verse. Or do I need an F in there? I think it has to be I think a wise man has to be a pundit. No, what we've got slated is panned. The thing is it pandit. Pandit? Maybe it's pandit. Then I'm going to go with pandit. I don't really want to, but and I'm going to follow the wordplay here and go love being nil. This one, monkey, lawgiver, briefly observed in trade centre. Good old marmoset. What was that? Marmoset. How do I spell marmoset is the next question. Market. Lawgiver. Trade centre. Marmoset. Moses in a mart. Okay, Moses in a mart's good. This looks like petition really, but potato. Potation. Potation? Is that really possible? Potion in one's drink. I'm just going to follow the wordplay really. So the wordplay is starchy food, which is potato. Finally chosen is the N, and then put in a 1. Well, I think the only place a 1 can go is there, given that has to be. This one is a bit more problematic because I can't think fire. I'm fairly sure Irish is IR, abbreviation, and cricket side is normally on, so that gives it an iron. Supporter. I don't know what supporter is though. Supporter with Irish. Unless it's... Going to come back to that one as well. What have I got here? So in 22 minutes, most of it done really. Women's quarters, some time back, kept by monarch. Some time would be T. Some time back. Women's quarters. I don't know what women's quarters are, and if there's a modern thing for that. Let's have a look at this one down here again. Now I've got an N for spring celebration. Scottish one. That's probably going to be an Ian, isn't it? Assuming it's not something like hopping. Ian, Scottish one. No. Get better. Band together. A little sip of my tea, excuse me for a minute. Okay, that one there I've been looking at as I've been drinking my tea, and that's errands, so ers I've figured out, and then ands is joiners. Fair enough. Get better together. Get better. Band together. Relay. Is that relay? If that was a Y. Spring celebration. Scottish one featuring weekly, perhaps. I don't know what weekly would be though. I don't really know what Scottish one means really. I mean, one is obviously could be an I at least, but so I don't really like rely. It could be rally actually. That could be a rally, couldn't it? But that's still the same letter. It still leaves me wide. But there, yeah, band together is to rally. So there we go. Rally and get fitter. You rally. Greek character. Oh, we've got mu. We've got pi. Catholic. Okay. What have we got here? I think it's PI. Let's think through what it can be. I mean, it could be a three-letter word, or even four, or five even could be. Women's quarters sometime kept by monarch. Kept by monarch. Time back, is that the M something R? In which case, what would that be? Could it be HR? Time back, some time back. Women's quarters. Can't think what that would be. So we got the main possibilities are moo, top position, Greek character. I think Greek character's got to be one of the two or three letter words there. Could be eta. But what's that going to get me? ETA, not likely. Eta, theta, iota, not possible. Moo, so we've got moo, in which case that then becomes very interesting there. Moo, nu. Okay, let's go for something like phi. Phi or psi. Because that could be something like a scrum, couldn't it? Not saying it is scrum. Kept by monarch. I don't know what the monarch is doing there. S something M. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's maybe it's Charles with there's CR. Time back. Some quarters though aren't a scrum, are they really? So gosh, I've got to think about my alphabet now. Moo, nu, xi. I don't think xi is going to get us anywhere. Xi. Chai. Chai is a good one. Kai. Ki. Chi. Notes. Okay. Notes now begins to make me think. No, maybe not. Catholic. Dignitary. Catholic. Pope. Pope. Catholic dignitary's top position. Oh, it could be Pope at the start. Pop. But then what am I getting? Oh, spring celebration. Scottish one featuring a weekly, perhaps. I don't know what weekly is telling me really. Is it magazine? Maying. Yin. I think that's Maying. I don't know really. So a mag is a weekly, perhaps. Scottish one is Yin, the big Yin. Billy Connolly. So celebration must be Yin. Spring celebration must be Maying. Not convinced, but we'll go with it because I haven't got anything better to do there. Right, I've done the bottom one. Top position is Dom, I suppose. Dominant, is it? But then, if I put Dom there, then that means I'm going for a Greek character, which must be. Can't be Poseidon. Poseidon, although maybe Poseidon then. Hang on, let's think about Poseidon. What's that do? Poseidon. Notes. P-O. Pose. Doesn't really make any sense to me that though. I'm going to go back to Maying. I mean, May would be a springtime celebration, so why shouldn't it be Maying? No idea on that one. This one, old sorcerer following current line in descriptive language. Imagery, I suppose. A mage, yes. RY for the old railway. Good. Fire supporter. I'm just going to write that down as a horizontal for my own. So here, see if anything comes up for fire in my head. Alderon, and There's a lot of things will fit between that. Add iron, supporter, add. What's the most, if that's IR, what's the most likely supporter I can put in there? No, no. And is a possible supporter, and doesn't really seem very good to me. Old doesn't seem very good to me. No, 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 no. Add is possible. Odd, no. Odd. I can't think why odd would be. I mean, that feels like a word that aid, iron, whatever that means. Supporter, aid. I think I'm going to go with. Maybe it's aid. No, it must be iron. Okay, so almost done. I've got these last two to try and figure out. Then 30 minutes just ticking by. I have a feeling there's probably going to be a couple wrong here, if I'm being honest with myself, but that's okay. So, which Greek character? Notes. I mean, notes could just be B, C, and things. Or they could be do, re, mi, do. Catholic dignitaries is the Pope, isn't it? No, it can't be Pope. Catholic dignitary. I don't know any. Apes? Appers. Notes. I've got multiple notes though, so what's... Women's quarters are... I assume we're looking for the, like... Barracks would be the soldiers' quarters. I'm assuming it's just an old word for women's quarters. Some time back... is an era. Harem, okay. Her Majesty. So that just leaves that to be... Well, there is no note with an H in it, is there? Shakedom. Notes. What is going on there? Greek character. So we're looking for the name of Greek character, I think. Now normally, so we've got do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti. So none of those would fit as a two-letter word to start. Let's have a look. Just write this one out horizontally for myself. Something H, something E, something D, O, M. I'm not sure about that D, O, M bit, but we'll go with it. I'm just going to take it out for a second actually. I mean, not sure, it can't be. At least it isn't Poseidon going in there now. I know that isn't happening. Catholic dignitaries. Is that an Esdom? Chess. Theseus. I don't understand where notes is coming from. Greek character. I quite like a bit of Greek mythology, so I'm just hoping I might kind of think of someone. Chiron and Charon. Charon. Don't think so. Achilles isn't really there. Hercules. Don't think so. Unlikely to be any of those. H is definitely not a note in the musical scales because it finishes at G, so that doesn't really work. So Shrek. DH, FH, GH. KH. Maybe something there. WH seems good. Wieldom. Wieldom. Why would that be Wieldom? Freedom. 3. Notes. Tenors. Maybe Y. There are some characters that begin with U's and I's and O's. Notes. F. PH. PH feels good actually. Phaedrus. PHAE. I've got no real feel for what to do with this clue, and in fact what I'm going to do is take all those letters out. I'm going to check it and see if it's worth going on. Okay, so lots going wrong up there. Oh, Iron was wrong as well. And to be fair, I don't have a better clue on that was. That one, the Palomino, setters, Palomino. Oh, it's Palomino, like that, isn't it? I don't quite understand what that is. Endless love. Oh, O is love. The setters is mine. Oh yeah, Palomino, I should know how to spell that. This one, I don't have a clue how to spell it. Let's have a look at what I'm at. So everything else is done. This one, down here I can't get. Add. I really don't. No. It's obviously a word I just, let's try the and. Check that one out. And I'm not a word I know. I don't understand why supporter is and. Really. So this one down here, Greek character. I think that's probably DOM there, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, Dom. Greek characters. Top position I think is Dom, dominant. My list of notes. Acheronously, Catholic dignitaries aren't. I'm not very good on Catholic dignitaries if I'm honest. Ahedon? I don't know. I'm going to chuck it in. I don't know where I'm at really. I don't think I'm going to get this one to be fair. So, no. I don't know. I might as well reveal it I think because I'm not going to finish this one off. So the word is chiefdom. Okay, so chi. I was on the wrong way, on the wrong end in the end. So I did say chi for Greek character. What? Notes EFD and then Catholic dignitaries OM. Okay, let's go through as best I can. So we've got a friend is a pal. O, the setter, just put an O for of. And then the setters is mine, but without the E because it's endless. The setters owns it. And then love is O, which gives you the Palomino horse, which, if I was more familiar with horses, if I'd thought about it a bit longer, maybe I'd have spelled it correctly in the first place. Rather than going down the route I went. A dish is paella. Paella is a dish, and it's made by father, who's Pa, and Ella Fitzgerald, the legendary jazz singer. What could be DC Andy Walterson's workplace? I think that's probably an anagram of New Scotland Yard in there. 4, 8, 12, 14. So I'm probably miscounting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Maybe the second S is missing, so yeah, workplace. So what could be your anagram indicator? New Scotland Yard is saying, so what's a DC? Detective something or other. Old sorcerer, so a mage is an old sorcerer. Following current, which is I, which is scientific notation. And a railway, RY, is line. One of those ones I don't see very often. Descriptive language is imagery. Seaman is a mariner. We've got the month of March. In is in the clue, and the borders of Ecuador are on the ER. Sloth is idleness. Perplexed is telling us there's an anagram of the last of zoologist, which is an S, and then in Leeds. So the fact that we've got Leeds and nothing there to indicate it's an example of something probably tells us that That's part of an anagram. Suitable position is a niche, and that's in hidden word indicator town I cherish. So it begins in town, goes across I cherish. Women's quarters are the harem. Some time is an era going backwards and kept by the monarch, which is his or her majesty. Oh, there's a word I didn't know. Starchy food is potation. Sorry, it's potato. Finally chosen is the N. Take in one. Just put an I into it to give you a potation, which is a drink. Never heard of that. Slips up is ers, going about the joiner. So joiner is an and. Fair enough. Connective in a sentence. And assignments are errands. Excitement is arousal. The head of man. So merrymaking is carousal, losing its head. So take the C off of carousal, gives you arousal. Do what's required is to deliver the goods, and couriers are expected to deliver the goods. Here's my third not heard of, Maying. So spring celebration of Maying. Scottish one, I think, is the yin. Is yin, featuring in weekly, perhaps, so a magazine could be a weekly mag. There we go. Deprived of nationality means you might have been unstated, and something that's not verbally declared is unstated. Wise man. Oh, there's another one. Pandit. Pandit is a wise man, not quite a pundit. Slated the thing we're told, so the sound like of pand it. Native of Midlothian is a lowlander. Say. Initially looking, so that's, I think, low. No, LO. L for low, looking. O for over, and then we've got lock in there is during wander, which is a ramble. Gives you lowlander. Ship's officer is a mate carrying the revolutionary Che Guevara, which gives you the machete, which is a weapon. Abstainer is someone who's TT, teetotal. Visiting north, N for north, and AY for always. Smartly dressed is natty. So this is my fourth not heard of. And iron. Fire and iron. No idea what that's about. Supporter and not really sure what that is. We got fire supporter is and iron. So it must be something that goes in a brazier or something, I assume. Brazier. With is and Irish is IR, and cricket side is on. So I should have got that really if I thought about the with, but as I don't know the definition, I was a bit screwed. Letters to begin is L. Merit, if you merit something, you earn it, and to study is to learn. The old dairy cow is an alderney. Longing is yen, to be raised, so yen going upwards under an alder tree. The monkey is a marmoset. We've got lawgiver briefly, so we've got Moses, who delivered the Ten Commandments in the Bible. Moses, but without the S, because it's brief, and that's observed in a trade centre, which is a mart. The retired petty officer is an XPO. Guaranteed is sure, and an appearance in public is exposure. Exalts is crows over the old Labour leader, so Michael Foot, who I think was he was definitely the Labour leader in 1983 when they lost the general election then. I'm not sure if he left after that or not, but there you go, in the early 80s. The Greek character is chi or chai, as I did say at one point, I think. Notes are E and F, so random notes, and a Catholic dignitaries, EF and probably D. Catholic dignitary is an OM, don't know what that is, and the top position is chiefdom. So I don't know what the OM is in terms. Is that something to do with order of merit as well? Catholic dignitary? Not sure. Not sure what that would be. A vehicle is a minivan. We've got diverted in vain. So we've got an anagram of in vain. South of, because it's a down glue, is below the M for motorway. An idea is a thought, albeit is though, and then we've got ultimately deficient, so take the T of deficient. Restricted is closed. A means of storing data is a CD, and that's involving waste, so lose. Don't waste your opportunity, don't lose your opportunity. Be a good example of that. And if you get better, then get better from illness, then you rally. or you improve in a sports match. And a ban, if you band together, then you rally as a group. Article about, so AN is the an article, going about, sh for quiet, and then E for European. And a pallid complexion is ashen. So, yeah, well, couldn't get chieftain. Maybe if I spent longer. To be fair, I kind of got to the point where I fixated on the wrong end of the clue, and without knowing that OM, I was a bit stuffed anyway. But yeah, so there are a few things in there. Palomino I should have got really. And iron, well, maybe could have got it on a longer time, but never heard of that. Vaguely heard of Pandit, I think. Never heard of potation, although it's like a potion. So, and what's the other one I hadn't heard of? Is there another one? There's three at least. So not bad, I suppose, for a puzzle I didn't know too much on, really. And didn't know lowlanders, the Midlothians are lowlanders, but it was workoutable. So there we go. Oh, Maying was the other one I didn't know. So there we go. 37 minutes. One corrected at the end. Well, was it 2, 3 corrected? So not great, but thanks for watching.